Welcome to Fun Facts Daily, your source for just the good stuff. Monday through Friday, we're bringing fun facts and news you can use, all carefully curated to uplift and inform. So give yourself a break, relax, and learn something awesome in just a few minutes every day. Hi everyone, I'm Kyle Wood, and today we're going to be wrapping up Shark Week with a whale of an episode all about whale sharks. But before we get into the facts, let's warm up our brains with a little challenge to see if you can tell fact from fiction. Consider this. Sharks famously shed and regrow new teeth throughout their lives. Their jaws are like a conveyor belt, constantly pushing new teeth along to fill the gaps left by the old ones. But would you believe their jaws aren't the only place that sharks have teeth? Some say that while most animals have eyelids or hard ridges to protect their eyeballs, whale sharks actually have teeth growing on their eyeballs to protect their vision. What do you think? Could a whale shark really have teeth on its eyes? We'll find out at the end of the episode. Now for your word of the day. Our word for today is cartilage. That's C-A-R-T-I-L-A-G-E. In anatomy and biology, cartilage is a tissue that provides structural support and flexibility. Whale sharks are classified as elasmobranchs, meaning their entire skeleton system is constructed from cartilage rather than bone. Cartilage is lighter and more flexible than bone, allowing massive marine animals to conserve energy while navigating ocean currents. Cartilage doesn't have blood vessels. Instead, it relies on diffusion to obtain nutrients, which makes it heal slower than bone, but requires less metabolic energy to maintain. The word cartilage comes from the Latin word cartilago, meaning gristle. In the 16th century, anatomists adopted the term into Middle English to describe the connective tissues found in human joints, ears, and noses. As marine biology developed, scientists applied the word cartilaginous to categorize specific classes of fish, notably sharks and rays, separating them from the bony fish classified as osteichthyes. Time for your daily high five, our top 5 fun facts about whale sharks. Number 1. Whale sharks hold the record for the largest fish in the world. The whale shark, scientifically known as Rhincodon typus, is a true shark, not a whale. Whales are marine mammals that need to come to the surface to get air through their blowhole, but whale sharks are able to extract oxygen from the water using their gills. Another difference is the whale shark has a skeleton made of cartilage rather than bone. While the average adult whale shark is about 40 feet long, they can get much bigger. In 2001, off the coast of Taiwan, they caught a whale shark that measured 61.7 feet or 18.8 meters long. It's the biggest whale shark in history, at least as of the time of this recording. Their size deters most natural predators, allowing adult whale sharks to roam the ocean safely. There are only a few predators, like killer whales and great white sharks, that would dare to take on a whale shark, and really, they're primarily just a threat to the young, developing whale sharks. Number 2. Scientists actually use a star mapping algorithm to track whale sharks. Every whale shark has a distinct pattern of white spots and stripes on their dark gray skin, kind of like a fingerprint. Marine biologists realized that cataloging these patterns could help them track migration routes and population sizes without attaching physical tracking tags. The thing is, it's hard comparing thousands of underwater photographs to find matches. So researchers adapted an algorithm from the Hubble Space Telescope. The Groth algorithm was initially coded to map and match star clusters in the night sky, but they realized it could also be used to map spots on a whale shark's skin. This led to the creation of the Wild Book for Whale Sharks, a global visual database. Scuba divers and tourists upload their vacation photos of whale sharks into the system. The software can then scan the spots located just behind the shark's gills and compare them against thousands of existing records. The work that would have taken people days can be completed in just a few seconds. This photographic tracking system has logged over 75,000 encounters with more than 12,000 individual whale sharks. The data show that some individuals have traveled across entire ocean basins, migrating from the Caribbean to the coast of Africa. Number 3. A whale shark processes tens of thousands of gallons of water an hour as it feeds on microscopic plants and animals. Whale sharks are filter feeders, which is kind of rare among shark species. The only other known filter feeder sharks are the basking shark and the megamouth shark. Their diet consists primarily of plankton, krill, fish eggs, and small squid. To eat, a whale shark swims forward with its mouth wide open, pulling in seawater and food particles. The mouth of a mature whale shark opens up to 5 feet wide, so it can take in a lot. A juvenile is said to process about 1,500 gallons of water an hour, while a fully grown whale shark is estimated to take in tens of thousands of gallons depending on their size and speed. Once the water enters their mouth, it passes over specialized structures called gill rakers. These gill rakers act like a sieve. The water passes through, but anything more than 2 millimeters gets trapped. If the filter pads become clogged with junk that's not actually food, the whale shark will do a sort of cough to clear them. By sending water forward out of its mouth, the shark flushes the system clean. It's an efficient feeding mechanism, allowing them to extract thousands of calories a day from the tiniest bits in the ocean food chain. Number 4. Female whale sharks can carry hundreds of embryos, all in different stages of development, simultaneously. Scientists didn't really understand much about the whale shark's reproductive system until a pregnant female was accidentally caught off the coast of Taiwan in 1995. When researchers examined the specimen, they discovered 300 pups inside. It established a world record for the largest litter of any shark species. The embryos were found in various stages of development, from eggs still in cases to fully formed miniature sharks ready for birth. This confirmed that whale sharks are ovoviviparous, meaning the eggs hatch inside the mother's body. When the pups are born, they're about 16 to 24 inches long, and they're completely independent right from the moment of birth. The mother provides no parental care, leaving the young sharks to navigate the open ocean and find their own food sources. On what I have to assume is a related note, juveniles face a high mortality rate, and so they have a high volume reproductive strategy to ensure that at least a few offspring survive to adulthood. And our fifth and final fun fact for today: whale sharks have a thick skin. At least on their back, it's up to 4 inches thick. Whale sharks have some of the thickest skin of any animal on the planet. The dermis layer on their dorsal or upper side is more than 4 inches deep. This tough outer layer is made of a dense matrix of collagen fibers, giving them a strong but flexible protection. Like all sharks, their skin is covered in placoid scales, which point back toward the tail, making the skin feel like coarse sandpaper. At least, it feels extremely rough if you rub it against the grain moving toward the head, but it's probably best to just not rub sharks in general. This thick, scaly, armored skin serves 2 purposes. It helps defend them from predators and to glide through the water efficiently. The scales reduce drag as the shark moves through the water, and the thick skin on their back protects the shark from bites and minimizes potential injuries from other things they might bump into. The skin on their belly or ventral side, though, is much thinner, and this is why whale sharks will turn their backs toward a perceived threat. Now for some news you can use. You can help protect whale sharks and other filter feeders by eliminating single-use plastics from your daily routine to reduce microplastic pollution. Plastics exposed to sunlight and ocean waves will break down into microplastics, which are fragments smaller than 5 millimeters. Since whale sharks use gill rakers to trap organisms larger than 2 millimeters, they inadvertently filter and consume these microscopic plastic fragments. Studies show that a single whale shark can ingest up to 137 pieces of plastic per hour while feeding in highly polluted areas. The ingested plastics can block their digestive tracts and leach toxic chemicals into their bloodstream. Switching to reusable cloth grocery bags and metal water bottles will reduce the volume of plastic entering the global waste stream. Reducing your plastic consumption will decrease the amount of microplastics in ocean currents, providing a clean source of food for the world's largest fish, and really everyone for that matter. And finally, the moment you've been waiting for. At the beginning of the episode, I asked if whale sharks actually have teeth on their eyeballs. This sounds like the stuff of nightmares, but it's a real-world fact. Although they aren't regular shark teeth as you imagine them, and they aren't there to help the whale shark watch what it eats. In 2020, researchers from Japan's Okinawa Tsurushima Research Center published a study revealing that whale sharks have tiny dermal denticles on their eyes. Since whale sharks don't have eyelids to close over their eyes, they rely on these microscopic tooth-like scales for protection. An individual whale shark eye can have around 2,900 of these denticles clustered around the iris. They also discovered that whale sharks can retract their eyeballs deep into their eye sockets for some extra protection if needed. Now, I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about whale sharks with me today, and be sure to tune in every weekday for even more fun facts. Fun Facts Daily is an Airwave Media podcast. It was written, recorded, mixed, and edited by me, Kyle Wood. Thanks for sharing a part of your day with me. Be sure to follow Fun Facts Daily on your favorite podcast app so you can keep the good stuff coming your way every day. And if you like the show, please do me a favor and leave a kind rating, review, or just tell your friends about it.